welcome back to my channel. It is another beautiful day on planet Earth. You're looking at Elice I Am. If you're not subscribed to this channel, feel free to subscribe and join this wild journey of Coveys. If you do not know what a Covey is, so apart from Lara Jean Covey, which y'all know, Covey actually means a small flock of birds, which I thought was super beautiful because when I think of birds, I think of flying, and then I think of like soaring, and I believe like everybody has the ability to soar in anything that they put their mind to. And so I believe that every single person out there is a Covey. We got Coveys. And so if you ever hear me saying hi Coveys, that's what I mean. I mean you're birds and you all have the ability to fly. Yes, anyway, so getting back to this video. Having been single from 1997, one of the questions I've been asked more than anything is, why are you single? And the second question that I've been asked is, what kind of guy would you wanna date? And so what do you look for in a guy, or like, you know, whatever. And especially after I made that last video, everybody just asked me, so what kind of guy would you want to date? So what kind of guy would you want to date? And so I'm here to answer that question, which, here's a fun fact that if you watch a lot of YouTube videos, I hope you get to do this. I watch a lot of YouTube videos. I have a lot of YouTubers that I love, and I would love to see them doing this video. We're gonna name it Build a BAE Challenge. Like, if you could build your ideal guy, what would he be like? Which, okay, disclaimer, I do not believe in like the perfect guy that just, you know, loves you perfectly and you're gonna have this perfect relationship. Like, nah fam. I do, however, believe in soulmates, that this flawed human being that is going to complement my strength and flaws so well that we can actually decide that we're gonna spend the rest of our lives together and have kids together and raise them together, because that's just crazy. The fact that one day, yeah, you meet a person and like you kind of decide that you wanna, not that day, but then eventually you decide you want to live together. That's creepy. Anyway, so let's get into this video. First thing is faith. Basically important. I am very spiritual. Most of the things, my perspective on a lot of things comes from my faith. How I live my life, every decision that I make is based on my faith. So if we do not have the same understanding when it comes to spiritual matters, or just love Jesus, okay? Be in love with him. Y'all have probably noticed by now I have a very active personality, and throughout my life I've met different kinds of people. I remember in college, like, my friends would tell me about guys who like don't even know how to like talk to me, and I'd be like, that's the exact kind of guy I don't want to ever end up with. If you're intimidated by me, if you can't talk to me, if you can't like, you know, argue with me, not argue like fighting, but you know, like, we have different opinions in life, and like sometimes you're not sure of what to do and you need someone to like correct you, or you need someone to like, you know, just someone who can correct me and like have a conversation with me and not just agree with every single thing that I say. Yes, another thing is affectionate, which is like funny and kind of contradictory to like the thing I just last said, which, you know, I am not a hands-on person. Like, if we are not close, please do not invade my personal space. I don't like hugging strangers. I don't like just any physical contact with a person I am not comfortable with. But when I do get comfortable around you, it's a problem. I get super clingy. I love hugs. I love holding hands. I love kisses anywhere. And I love like just this every sort of PDA. And I understand that, oh, you don't always have to show your affection, and like I live in a culture where people are very they would rather show their affection like in hidden rooms, but they don't want to show their affection like in public. But I can't comprehend that. If I'm comfortable with you, I'm very hands-on, and so either I'm going to be too clingy for you, or you're gonna like it and be affectionate to me too. So yes, I would definitely want a guy who is okay with public display of affection. Which brings me to another thing, is I need a person who's open-minded. Having been raised in a community, say I was raised in a campus and like apartment houses, and there are several apartments, and so One apartment was some interracial couple of like an American and Tanzanian, and then the other apartment was like a Burundi family. Another apartment was a Congolese family. Another apartment was Indian kids. The other apartment had Arab kids. The other apartment had British, these were actually just young British women, and some were African American women and some African American men. And so I grew up, as much as I've been born and raised in Tanzania, I was raised in a very I was raised to be very open-minded, and so there are a lot of things. This gave me room to like explore the good things in our culture and why we do the things that we do, but also gave me room to explore like, why do we do these things? Why do we do it like that? Like, other people don't do it like that, like, and I prefer that other way. And so whoever I would want to have a relationship with, I definitely want someone who's open-minded. And yes, I'm probably gonna get a lot of backlash for this, but preferably not to Tanzania. I don't know. Self-motivated to stay fit. Like, I'm not like a fitness junkie or whatever. I don't work out for like hours. I don't eat healthy all the time, but I definitely am a foodie, and I definitely do love to eat. And so I definitely do need someone who is who also wants to live a healthy lifestyle, because provided I stay around a person who's not healthy, like, and I've been through those situations all the time. Whenever I stay around people who are not healthy, it's a daily struggle for me to like keep healthy, because eventually I end up falling into like eating a lot, and I don't gain weight easily, and so I'm just eating a lot of these things and I'm stuffing myself, and the next thing you know, I'm like just going down the road. I'm not even being healthy anymore. And so I definitely do need a person who is already self-motivated to stay fit, so that it's not like I'm forcing them to stay fit. It's like they also want to stay fit, plus working out equals hot bod and honeyboo. Who doesn't want that six-pack? Anyway, another thing is definitely passionate entertainer. See, my mom is my best friend, and we talk about a lot of stuff. And she wakes up at like 5 a.m. in the morning. She just like, she doesn't even put on an alarm. She wakes up by herself, she goes to work, and then she comes back in the evening, and we're always having these conversations and like, so how was the day? And she's always like telling me details of how her day was and whatever. And sometimes I'm like, this woman is too detailed. That's one. Now, I don't think, okay, wait, I have met men who are as detailed, but like, if you're going to be that detailed, or maybe you're not detailed at all, but then the one thing that I would usually stop listening or would not understand is because she speaks accountancy language. Like, the way she speaks, oh, it's because like I'm just super not interested in like what she does for a living. She's an accountant, and that's awesome and great. I admire how she is very passionate about it, but at the same time, I do not understand what she says. And so if we're going to be spending a lot of time together, I definitely need an entertainer, just somebody who is in the arts or like is doing something that concerns the arts, because that is the kind of thing that I could listen to all day, every day, and it's the kind of thing that I talk about. As my friends, I'm always talking about YouTube or talking about modeling, or like, just, we need to speak the same language. Or of course, I want him to be cute. I'm gonna be waking up to your face every day, and if things work out, we're gonna be having babies, and you know. Yes, I want a cute guy. Plus, I have a thing for cute guys. It's serious. Like, I have yet to meet a cute guy that I've not crushed on. If you're super cute, I definitely will have a crush. Fam, you tall, you cute, we rolling. But more importantly, this is just an individual thing. Honest. I hate lies. With all my heart, I hate lies. I hate secrets. I just can't come correct. They gotta hide stuff, or like just so they want you to snoop around until you get the news. Like, fam, I ain't trying to snoop. If you don't spill the beans, if you don't talk to me, if you're not open with me, I can't do secrets. I can't do lies. Lies just make my blood boil. So yeah, so I always want to be honest, no matter how hard it might be. So I definitely want a person who is always willing to tell the truth, no matter what it might cost them. So, and this one's my favorite. Honey, clothes are not clothes. You don't just throw in some shirt and a trouser. because in my heart I'm very passionate about fashion. Like, I am not saying I'm the best dressed person in the world, but I just love fashion, and I love it when a person has a sense of fashion. And by that I do not mean tucking your shirt and look all official. I actually have a thing against official. Like, I do not like people wearing official clothing. I feel like I'm being too intense, but then that's the truth. I do not understand the concept of maturity being always being related to like wearing official clothing. Like, when guys are trying to come correct out here, they would start wearing like shirts. They start wearing the whole business look, which for me is just nah. I'm like, yes, every once in a while a tux is good, especially if you can like rock it, but no, I love casual. Just be a casual person, just have a sense of style. And last but not least, financially stable. As I said, I definitely aspire to be successful in every sense of my life. I aspire to be free. I love the truth. I love the truth. I have the truth, and so I believe in freedom in every area of my life, including my finances. And so if we're gonna be rolling, I definitely want a person who is financially stable. You are okay and you're on your way, then we're good, because I'm not where I want to be, but I'm on my way somewhere. So if you have the potential of going somewhere in your life, you got a plan, you're working at it, you're passionate, you're ambitious. Okay, I don't like the word ambitious because it's usually creepy, but yes, but you're on your way somewhere, then yes, fam, we're rolling. And that is the end of my video. If you liked it, subscribe. Leave a comment down below on what are your top 3 standards, which is so important to have. If you're a person, a human being, then you have some values, then you have some good grounded things that you probably want someone who you want to spend your life with, or just at least go on a date with, to have. So leave a comment down below of the 3 things that you would want a partner to have. And give this video a thumbs up. Also share it with like your friends or whoever, and I'll see you in my next video. Love you, Coveys.